Today we're going to talk a little bit about goal setting and motivation, and to try to help you become, to use these tools to help you become more successful here at Cincinnati State. If you think about what we really want you to do here, is we want you to succeed. We want you to be able to finish your 2-year degree here, your certificate here, and probably for most of you, either go out and get a job or go on to further education someplace. Basically what we want is we want you to succeed. But with that, you have to understand that, that success, gaining your degree, graduating, getting a job, that outcome requires several steps, many steps that can occur before that time. And really, that's any success you're going to achieve in your life will be made up of smaller incremental steps that you'll use to go ahead and get there. The first thing that you have to do is you have to identify what you want to happen. You want to identify your goal. Like I said, here at Cincinnati State, I would think most of the goals that you have here from an educational point of view are to graduate. Well, what are the sequence of steps that you're going to use to reach that goal? Well, you can think about this in a number of ways. One way to think about the steps that you're going to take to graduate would be to successfully pass all your classes each semester. So, one way of looking at the process of getting to and successfully completing your degree is to successfully complete each particular semester. So you might have 4 semesters, or you might have 6 semesters, or you might have 8 or 10 semesters, whatever that is. But you would go ahead and you would successfully complete those. Another way to look at it is to look at each individual course that you have that makes up your particular curriculum. You might have 20 or 25 courses in your particular curriculum. If you successfully complete each one of those 20 or 25 courses, you check those off and you will continue on. So you could look at it from a big scale. I've got to complete 4 semesters successfully, or you could look at it as a smaller scale. Hey, I've got to complete 24, 25 courses within my curriculum. You could go smaller than that. Within every course, from the syllabus that you receive in each course that the way that you're going to be graded is made up of some manner of assessment techniques. You might have 2 tests and 4 quizzes and a paper, or you might have half your grade coming from tests and half your grade coming from homework, or you might have 3 quizzes that make up a quarter of your grade. You might have 4 papers, and you might have a project. Whatever it is, on that first day of class, you should be able to know how you're going to be graded. And with that, you could think of success in an individual class being made up of successfully completing each of those components, successfully completing the quizzes, successfully completing the papers, successfully completing the homework, whatever is being made up of, whatever your grade is being made up of, you successfully complete those. Now, how are you going to do that? One thing that Chapter 2 talks about, and I think this is actually sort of a neat thing, is it talks about locus of control. And we talked about this a little bit earlier when we were talking about victims and creators. But what Chapter 2 will talk about is whether you believe you are internally focused or externally focused. And we've already talked about this, but the basic gist of it is that people that basically feel that they are in control of their destiny. They are in control of the scores that they're going to receive on tests, that they are in control of the papers that they're going to write, that they are in control of everything that they have to do in their life. These people are going to be happier, and they are also going to be able to, studies have found that they're going to be able to achieve success easier. Okay? The other types of people, the external people, the people that believe that their destiny is largely in the hands of others, those are people that are more often than not going to not achieve success. They're going to be people that find that it's harder to get through classes, and it's harder to get through their curriculum because they feel that teachers are conspiring against them, asking them impossible questions on a test, or giving them too much homework, or things of that nature. So anyway, if you feel that you're in charge, you will be able to achieve success more easily. Internal locus of control, these are the creator people. They have higher self-esteem, they can establish goals, they can set aside time to prepare for tests, quizzes, homework, exams, whatever. External locus of control people feel that outside forces are largely in control. They're going to blame their downfalls on, like I said, teachers or parents or boyfriend or girlfriends or just outside forces. They might even believe that it's sort of just up to luck as far as what questions are going to crop up on a test or a quiz. And like I said, the research reveals that internal locus of control people that feel they're in control of their destiny, just generally have an easier time of achieving success. This is going to be the end of the first video. There's going to be one more video that I'd like you to watch.